up, college football fans, quarterback fans? Welcome to another QB Spotlight Film Breakdown. And today we're going to look at transfer quarterback Graham Mertz, the former Wisconsin quarterback who has just transferred to Florida recently. I want to dive into some film and kind of talk about why he potentially landed at Florida, why Florida wanted him, and then why he was a good fit at Florida. And then we'll talk briefly about kind of what he did at Wisconsin. But right off the bat, I think he's familiar in running an offense that's similar to what Billy Napier's running at Florida. We put out last year a film breakdown over Napier's offense and kind of what he's trying to do and how he's trying to attack the defense. And he does a lot of pre-snap motion, as any Florida fan will know, and any Louisiana fan. A lot of pre-snap motion, tries to get the defense out of position and set up easy throws for the quarterback, whether it's off a bootleg, whether it is just a quick ball from the pocket, but he's trying to get the defense out of position. And you'll see that at Wisconsin, and the OC slips my mind, so I apologize. But with these clips we're about to watch with Mertz, there's a lot of pre-snap moving, right? A lot of pre-snap motion. Now, he's under center more than the Florida quarterbacks will be, but the concept is somewhat similar. Trying to get the defense out of position, trying to get him outside the pocket at times and use your legs. Obviously, Richardson, Florida's quarterback last year, much more athletic quarterback than Mertz, but Mertz has enough mobility to get out there and use his legs to set up a throw. But I think it's a similar offense. Now, you can debate, why he didn't play well or did play well at Wisconsin. He had 38 total passing touchdowns these past 3 years starting or so, the 26 interceptions. So interceptions were an issue, but I think Napier's offense potentially and hopefully he'll be able to cut that down and then push the ball downfield a bit more. He was only 7 yards per attempt and throwing the ball. So you want that to be probably pushing the 8 range in today's college football. But again, I think there's always opportunity. I think a fresh start is good for quarterbacks or any position player, but especially quarterbacks. So this could be a really good situation for Florida, but at the very least, you get in some experience, whether he wins the starting job or not at Florida. You get in some experience, and he's familiar with maybe not the exact offense, but a somewhat similar offense that Billy Napier runs at Florida. So let's look at about 5 plays so you can kind of look what I'm talking about. I'll also link the Billy Napier film breakdown from last year if you're interested in that. It just kind of goes into a bit more detail what he's trying to accomplish. But yeah, so I'll link that below. We'll watch Graham Mertz film. Before we do that, just wanted y'all to consider subscribing to the channel. We do quarterback film breakdowns weekly. We also have a weekly quarterback film show interview that we bring on current college quarterbacks, former college quarterbacks. We do that with current App State quarterback Brady McBride as the co-host. We got coaches. We got a lot of cool stuff going on with that. So if you like quarterbacks, if you like college football, if you're just a junkie overall, just consider subscribing and liking all that fun YouTube stuff. With that said, let's go ahead and watch some Graham Mertz. Here's a basic, simple, easy throw to the running back here, but I think looking at it, you can see some similarities to Napier's offense. Something that shows why Mertz could potentially fit in. We'll break it down in a second. Nice, easy, just throw to the back, out of the backfield. But he gained about 7-8 yards or so there, which he'll tick every time, right? So real quick, we'll see pre-snap movement here, right? Something Napier does a lot. You got fullback, tight end coming over here, receiver splitting out here. So what that does is now we got the backers having to stay more inside the box for potential run, yes, and potential of these guys running routes, and you split out the cornerback here. Split that out, and then you just set up a nice, easy throw, right? So just like Napier's offense, set up a nice, easy throw for the quarterback. That's exactly what happened here. Boom, that's an easy read there, right? You see backer doesn't come out there, just dump it to the running back. If the backer does come out there, then you would try to hit this slant coming out here, right? But this is pretty, almost like a one route play, essentially, when it comes to that. But again, you see the pre-snap motion to get defense kind of out of position, if you will, at least have them thinking, right? Boom. We got switching going on. That corner gets out here. Easy throw there for Mertz. We got another clip that's going to be similar to a Napier ran offense here. Pre-motion or pre-snap motion going on. Then we have a little mesh sit concept. We'll watch it real quick and then break down a bit more detail. Again, just showing that Mertz has experience running like similar concepts that Napier has put in place. So boom, we got him coming in motion here, right? And then the mesh sit. I'll pause it 1 second. Boom, so we got crosser, and then this receiver sitting down here, right? So that's exactly what Mertz is reading. This safety sits back. We see this safety taking him. This safety is going back here. That's why Mertz is able to kind of sit down the crosser there. But you see he probably also had the sit down route right here, right? But again, just a mesh sit concept. We got 2 crossers, and we got a receiver kind of running a hook route kind of behind him. Let's go ahead and watch this angle. Again, pre-snap motion. trying to get someone out of position or create a mismatch if you can. Boom. Good job there by Mertz. Good example of just a mesh set concept, ran well. Quick little play action bootleg here. Again, someone coming in motion, comes out, just dumps it off to the fullback there. Nothing crazy, nothing really exciting to break down there, but just another example of fitting into that to the Napier's offense. Motion, play action, dump it off, create space, and give it to the guy in space, right? We'll watch it from the other angle here. But again, Mertz has enough athletic ability as well to kind of get out on the side if he needs to. But another good example there of just kind of fitting that offense. Okay, that's a tight end, not a fullback. My bad. Here we got, just like the last play, another play action bootleg. We got receiver coming in motion here, right? Little pre-snap action. Then we got fake run, and then we got Mertz coming out here. It ends up being a bad throw, actually, but still a good example of fitting that offense. Michigan with that corner blitz. Boom. So wide open receiver, right? Similar to how we watch Napier's offense. A lot of receivers try to be schemed open. Same exact thing here. Just ends up being a bad throw on the run there. That's okay. That's fixable, right? He'd be the first one to tell you should make that throw. Again, just kind of watch this from a concept standpoint. Pre-snap movement, just like Napier's offense. Play action, boot to the right. Receiver running wide open. You like him just to put it out there, make it easy throw. Ends up being a bad throw, but that's okay. Just take away, the main takeaway here is just the concepts, right? That he's familiar with running Napier's concepts here. Let's watch maybe one or two more clips before we wrap this video up. This will be the last one that we'll watch. It's very similar to the last play we just watched, except Mertz makes a good throw here. Again, player coming in motion, pre-snap movement, cross from the other side of the field. Good throw there by Mertz. We'll break it down just a bit more detail. Won't spend too much time on it. I apologize. Let's see if we can go back. Okay, boom. So player coming in motion. You're going to see the defense have to shift a little bit, right? Boom, that creates already space over here, right? Gets outside the pocket. Nice, good throw there from Mertz. That's a tougher throw than it looks. So even though he missed the throw last play that we watched, I like this throw here, and it shows that he's got the ability, right? Just the consistency like we talked about. Boom, great design. Good job there. Safety coming down here trying to take this route. Good job there by Mertz on the run. So again, just 5 clips, but if you went back and watched, all of his film at Wisconsin, you would see similar concepts, and just there'd be a lot of familiarities with Napier's offense and what Wisconsin ran. Again, not exact by any means. They probably run the ball even more at Wisconsin than Napier did at Louisiana and Florida, but at least he has some familiarity with the offense that's somewhat similar. So I think that's a big reason why he probably went to Florida and why Florida was probably going after him. They obviously see something in Graham Mertz. They think they can bring him in and develop him and hopefully put him in a position to succeed. So again, just a video talking about Mertz and why he's at Florida and the potential fit. And we always wish the best to any quarterback on here, so hopefully he goes in there and kills it. But yeah, that's all we got today. So if you like this video, if you're a Florida fan, quarterback fan, college football fan, whatever that may be, please consider subscribing, liking, all that YouTube stuff. We'll see you next time. Peace.